Grand Rising, everyone. Hope everyone is okay. Hope you're doing well. And I hope everything is going as planned. This is Denzamos, and you're welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking impasse free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality. I talk about personal and self development. And if that's what resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us, give us a like, share this video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. So, of course, if you wish to book a session with me, maybe it's about narcissistic abuse, or it's about healing, or probably self-development, send me an email. There's an email in the description of this video, all my videos, and the ones that I've probably wanted to support me, you want to donate to this channel, to this cause, you will also find some links down there in the description below. Your support is highly appreciated as I continue to deliver and to build this community to reach the masses around the world. Now, the title of this video is going to be, You Cannot Fix Them. Now, in most of my videos, you guys hear me talking about the enemy. Okay? There's a reason as to why you hear me talking about the enemy. And it is going to take you a very long time until you recognize who your enemy is. In most of my videos, again, I've told you guys, the moment you have awakened, life is not going to be business as usual. You are going to be able to recognize spiritual warfare. You will be able to understand what has been going on around you spiritually. And in some of the things you will also realize is that you have been probably having a couple of enemies around you. There's a lot of people you had a lot of love for, a lot of respect for, but you didn't know that those individuals actually was working behind the scenes to make sure that you don't get to where you want to be. So the enemy is an individual who is trying to block you from reaching your goals, following your path, finding your purpose, trying to block you to get from getting to where you want to be. Like I said, when your spiritual eyes are open, you are going to be shown people. You will not be able to see people for what you've always thought they was, or what you really want them to be. You really, in your soul, want them to be a certain way. But for a person who is awakened, you have got these eyes open, it is impossible for you to really see people in that same image that you thought there was previously. Now, to be able to understand who your enemy is, you need to see the signs. The enemy can present themselves as a family member. It can be your auntie, it can be your brothers, some of you it has been your parents. The enemy can be your landlord. The enemy can be your best friend. And as much as you have a lot of love for these people, you have a lot of respect for them, it is also important to understand that these people are the way they are, and you are not a part of their problem, okay? When you ran into their lives or you came into their lives, it is just simply the choices they have taken in their own lives, and it has got completely nothing to do with you. The reason why you have found yourself entangled with these people is because you have always thought that you guys are too close together, okay? So sometimes you see them messing around and doing horrible things or whatever, and you have always had that thing in the back of your mind that maybe there is something you can do and you can actually fix these people. But you see, the problem is, if you're a good person, you are entangled with this individual, you are doing everything you can to fix them, it is always going to end very bad with you, because at the end of the day, you are the one going to be broken, because there is some people that cannot be fixed. Ladies and gentlemen, I spent 7 years. Actually, let's even talk about a lot of years that I've been involved with a lot of narcissistic people. They are very pessimistic people. You bring up an idea, there is something you want to do, they're always very negative. They are thinking that maybe that one is not going to work. You're trying to point them towards a certain direction. They cannot see what you're showing them. They always choose to go their own way. You have got ideas, you have got things that you want to pursue, dreams that you want to follow. At the end of the day, they are the same people telling you you cannot even bother with those things because in either way, nothing is going to work for you. So basically, you are with the person who is draining you energetically. As much as you love these people, you have respect and love for these people, you still understand there is some people that are not going anywhere in their lives. Is the reason as to why most of the times when you have taken a decision to get away from certain individuals, those particular individuals are going to turn against you, okay? Because they are going to feel like they do not have a connection to your energy. They have always been energy vampires trying to suck your energy around you, steal your ideas, steal your swag, steal your plans and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you have also been trying to do things with these people to make sure that you guys move at the same pace. But I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, we are all at different, vibrating differently energetically. You're a person with a good vibration, which you feel is helping you to go somewhere, but you're with a person who is actually stuck in a loop. These people are living in a bubble. They cannot burst out of this bubble. No matter what you try to do, even some of them have tried to go for help, it cannot work because those people are trapped in a box. You're the person that wants to get up and jump out of that box and start building and growing and developing yourself. But at the same time, these people are not going anywhere. I know that a lot of guys, you guys are empaths, okay? You are nice people, you're good people. Not in the sense that you're perfect. Yes, I've always said you have got your own flaws, but you know that you're a good person. Not only do you wish the best for yourself, you also wish the best for others. But as much as you're going to be around those people, you're always going to pay the consequences. You're going to see the consequences. You're going to pay the price for being around people that their only job is to destroy you, to steal whatever it is you have, and even some case worst case scenarios you have heard about people they have lost their lives. There is people that have been around narcissists and they have not survived. The reason why you see me talking about breaking empaths free is because I understand the depth of narcissistic abuse. So I do use my experience and what I've seen along my journey to help you guys, give you information so that you can see the people that you need to break away from if you're the person that needs and intends to grow. So your enemy is that person who doesn't wish you the best. Okay, you have this bestie, you spend a lot of time with them, but always when you bring up something together, sometimes you might even catch them talking behind your back, or maybe you bring up an idea and you feel them like they're dragging you down. Because one of the things with this kind of low vibration individuals, they do not hate, sorry, they hate a person that is on a different frequency. They want you to be in that same bubble that they are. So they want you to suffer with them. So you're a people pleaser. Like I've said, you're a good person. So most of the cases you might have a lot of these issues with people pleasing. You want to make sure that you validate it. A lot of the times people are struggling and you're coming in, okay, so what can we do? Is there a way we can fix things? Maybe let us try this one or let us try that one, and you're burning out. The only thing you don't recognize is that in the process of trying to help some people, please some people, validate some people, I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen this from experience, you're going to be the one that is going to burn out. And at the end of the day, you're going to realize you have spent all these years trying to fix or help somebody. They are still where they have always been, but you're the one that has always been burnt out because there is nothing else you have to offer. Rule number one, ladies and gentlemen, you need to stop this thing of people pleasing. Okay? Don't try to be a people pleaser, and at the same time, don't always try to rescue people that don't want to be rescued. There is some people that you're trying to help, they do not want to be helped. Even if they want to, they cannot be helped because that is just simply their nature. Awakening will help you to understand human nature on a really spiritual level, okay? And you're going to realize that there are some people, naturally, they're on a very low vibration. They're very broken people. They're very traumatized people. And the choices they make on about their own lives, they're always going to make the wrong choices because that is simply the loop they have been following, and it is the bubble that they're living in. So they do not know anything outside of that. You have been with this narcissist for a very long period of time. You remember many ideas that you have brought to the table. We are going to do this. Let us grow like this. You're giving your parents some advice. Maybe sometimes you're giving them some plans. But you're realizing that these people, no matter or regardless of what you have been sharing with them or the things you have been bringing to the table, it has always been like nothing is enough. They always keep on wanting more. And even the ideas you're bringing, they're not putting that into practice because in their own bubble, they don't see any development in those things you're bringing on the table. Another thing you need to realize, empaths, is that there is some people that cannot be fixed, okay? I've been engaging with some people, of course, along my journey, and there is some people that I've tried to fix, try to help, okay? But at the end of the day, I realized that these people have got to be able to put in the work. They have got to be willing to do the work. As a person, I can try to give a person an idea. Maybe I can bring something on the table. I can tell them, listen, maybe you're trying to heal, so this is what you need to do. But the only thing you don't realize is that these people, they're not willing to do the work. A person can only change when they're willing to do the work. But if you're dealing with a person who is not willing to do the work, I can promise you, you're going to burn out and you're going to be going in circles and nothing will ever get done. Do not try to fix the people that are not willing to be fixed, or do not try to help those people that don't need your help. There is some people I've tried to help back in the days. And the only thing I had was like, you need to back off my business. It is my business. And I was like, okay. So the only thing I was trying to do was to try to show you the way, or trying to open your eyes to see the things that you was never ever able to see, only for me to realize that these people actually, they would turn against me now and they would say, I need to back off their business. Because a lot of times, development, when you're trying to help somebody, those people are becoming uncomfortable because there is a loop, there is a frequency that they are at the moment, and they do not see the good side of things. So they do not know any other way out of their problems or their issues they're dealing with. Now you're telling them some things that they need to do, and they're feeling that you're making them uncomfortable. Even sometimes you can see a lot of your friends becoming your enemies because they see you doing some things or you advising them on some things. And whenever they sit down alone, they're thinking like you're making them extremely uncomfortable because you're telling them things they know that they can never do or they cannot do. Okay? So choose the ones, let it go. Okay? I've said again in my videos, it's not your problem. You didn't cause this trauma. This thing maybe have started from their families or something like that. There is a lot of stuff that has happened to them. And because of those experiences, they have chosen a path. They have chosen to get stuck in the loop, and that loop, they can never break out of that loop. So do not try to attempt a lot of times to fix people that are not willing to be fixed. You're the one that is going to burn out in the process. Again, be able to identify who your enemy is. There's a lot of people that's around you. You just don't see it yet, but they don't need to be there. There's so many people that is around you. The only thing they want is when they're dragging you along to go to the clubs and doing this and go hunt for the women, maybe go and hunt for the guys and stuff like that. You are dealing with the wrong people. Most of the times you're dealing with people that has got out of issues, and you're the one that is burning out in the process because you're also entangled with those people. Your life cannot get anywhere when you're still entangled with the enemy. Identify who your enemy is. They are the people that don't want your growth. Whenever you have something going on, they're going to beat down your ideas. And it doesn't even matter if those people are the closest people to you. Your own parent, I've told you in many of my videos, your own parent is going to stop you and block you from reaching where you want to be. Your own parent wants you to get stuck in the loop. Your own friends and family members, they are very pessimistic. They are very negative people. Some of them are even very evil people. You have a person that sometimes you're conversing with them, you're communicating with them, and the only thing they discuss coming out of their mouth is evil plans. They always have evil plans. Let us go and break that shop. Let us go and hurt this person. Let us go and do this. Those kind of things. Those people are your enemies. Chosen ones. You are not meant to spend, you did not come here to spend all the years of your life with this kind of individuals. Identify who they are, okay? And you can be able to get out of those people's lives. And that is the only way you're going to be able to create a space for you to start healing and eventually go ahead with your journey. Let us know what you think about the video. You guys know I'd love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.